Hey, welcome to Math Life Balance. I'm excited to tell you that I've been working on preparing a new video project, which I will share with you starting next week. Since my very first experiences with research, I had a dream to share with the world the beauty of the abstract and involved mathematics that my colleagues and I were working on. But I was told that it's not possible because understanding abstract math requires many years of learning the necessary background. And indeed, math popularization usually happens around recreational math. It makes use of math objects whose beauty can be seen without hard work, such as fractals or Rubik's cubes or Fibonacci numbers, while more abstract and less visual parts of mathematics remain unheard of by anyone outside the math research community. But I always wanted to give it a try, even if it's a ridiculous thing to do, and this year I decided that the time has come. I'm making a YouTube series on algebraic K-theory. Oh yeah, we're doing it. Okay, let me try to explain myself. My goal is to tell some beautiful stories from modern mathematics, by focusing on conceptual ideas rather than technical details, and use these as examples to illustrate some meta thoughts on the beauty of math. My plan is to build each video in such a way that in the beginning I say some general words, which should give an idea of the topic to anyone who is curious about math. And then later in the video there are presented small pieces of actual math, which do require a certain background, but they should be more or less accessible to math students, especially to those of you who are motivated enough to Google the words you don't know. These videos will not serve as a proper learning material because of all the math details that will be skipped, so I don't expect anyone to use it as the main source to study K-theory. And I don't expect them to be fully understandable to most viewers either, but I hope that you can enjoy them by letting the math wash over you without the pressure to understand everything. And my main hope is that through these videos I will be able to share inspiration and spark curiosity and interest, as well as share my intuition behind the abstract concepts. The format of the series will be as follows. As always, the videos will be posted on Fridays at 6 p.m. Paris time. In the next video, I will try to justify my choice of algebraic K-theory as a topic, because this choice is non-canonical. Then, in the following weeks, there will be 3 videos devoted to the definition of algebraic K-theory. The construction will be described in 3 steps, and each of them will illustrate a separate abstract concept. And then afterwards, I plan to make a series of videos, each of which presents one cool fact about K-theory, where I try to explain why this fact is beautiful and surprising. These videos will not depend on each other, only on the definition of K-theory. I have several K-theory stories in mind that I'd like to tell, but if you enjoy the videos and I receive positive feedback from you, then I might try to collect more stories by asking my colleagues and some of the interviewees to tell their favorite K-theory stories. I'm happy to say that I'm not making these videos alone. I asked for the help of my friend and colleague Peter Hain, who is a postdoc at the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton, working in homotopy theory and algebraic geometry. I always loved Peter's research talks, so I asked him to help with the presentations of the math parts of my scripts. I hope you will enjoy those presentations as much as I do. And I want to warn everyone before the project begins that in general I do not plan to answer math questions related to the videos, neither in the comments nor in emails. If there will be many questions, then I will ask someone for help to create and moderate a dedicated place where people can discuss their questions, perhaps a Discord channel, but myself I cannot commit to writing answers to math questions because choosing the formulations for answers which are both precise and understandable is a lot of work, and I prefer to put exactly that work into writing the scripts for the videos. Finally, I have to confess that I used to look down on math popularizing sources because they were too vague. I was often disturbed that the math claims were not precise enough. And then I would see the reactions of other people in the audience who would be disturbed that the material is not accessible enough. But now that I'm working on such a project myself, I see that any piece of outreach requires making lots and lots of choices. Every sentence is a search for a compromise between accessibility and precision. And while my choices are far from being perfect, please trust me that I have thought about every math detail that I leave in or skip and made such choice for a reason. Whew, that's it! Can't wait to see you next Friday when the travel to K-theory Wonderland begins. Bye bye!